YouTube? It's AirForceGeek with E-LiquidGeek.com. Here with another review for Virgin Vapor, the organic e-liquid company out of California. Today it's going to be kind of a double feature. I'm going to be posting this video, and then shortly after I'll be posting a second video that I'll do here in a little bit to kind of make up for the fact that we haven't been able to get reviews out in a while. And I really wanted to get these Virgin Vapor reviews out. They sent us quite a lot of juice, so we wanted to get it out there and kind of spread the word on them a little bit. For those of you who haven't been to our page or watched our Twitter, as of late I've been moving, so it's been kind of chaotic. Haven't been able to get any reviews done. I've been able to update the website a little bit. We've updated the About Me page and a couple other places. Or I should say about us, because there's more than just me. I just happen to be doing the Virgin Vapor reviews. So, but today's features are going to be the organic juicy watermelon, the organic tropical storm, the organic going bananas, and double espresso organic. So, first of all, I'm going to start with the juicy watermelon. And it's a very pronounced watermelon flavor. It does taste like a juicy watermelon. I noticed something with a lot of the Virgin Vapor flavors. They have kind of an alcoholic taste. It's not so bad that it ruins the juices, but it is different, and that's something that I'm not used to. Most of the ones I've done have been strictly PG-based flavorings. And I know Virgin Vapor, I read on their website that they do have alcohol-based flavors. Which there's nothing wrong with that. It's not going to hurt you. I clean my atomizers with Everclear a lot. In fact, I recommend that if you're wanting to keep buildup down, because after a while of vaping, you keep on dripping into your atomizer or your tank cardo, it's going to clog up eventually. So it's good to clean them out every once in a while with a little bit of high proof alcohol. Juicy watermelon was probably one of my favorites out of all of the juices. I want to say there was a 15, 16, 17 flavors that they sent us in total. But I really like watermelon, and unfortunately I haven't been ordering it enough. I guess I didn't realize how much I liked it. And I have ordered juices since then from various places, and it's one of my favorite flavors. I try not to stick with a fruit for too long, just because you eventually get kind of like dull taste buds where you can't taste it as much, so you gotta switch it up to another flavor. Or I've been told if you use a coffee flavor or something like that, it kind of cleans the palate, so to speak. But it's really good. It's just like all their other juices, lots of vapor. Really good flavor. It's very strong. And really good throat hit. And I'm thinking that the alcohol has a good play in that. I'm only running at 3.7 volts on my Silver Bullet with a 1.5 low-res atomizer from Joy. And then I'm also using another mod today. It's my Lambo V4. It's also set at 3.7 volts, just so I have some similarity there. Granted, it is a variable voltage mod. I could go higher. The next one that I wanted to do was the Going Bananas, which was probably a close second, if not tied for first. And it's the most extreme banana flavor I've ever had. And it's really good. I kind of get bored with banana after a while. I don't know why. It just... I don't know. I don't eat bananas that often to begin with, so. But it is a really good flavor. Same amount of vapor, very good throat hit. And as far as the flavor, I'd recommend it to anyone. It really is good, and they should be showing that one off a little bit more. Just personal opinion. But I will say I've bought from several companies, and for some reason, I don't know if it's their PG-VG ratio, I don't know if they add water, I don't know how they make their juice, but for some reason they have just clouds compared to some people that I've ordered from. while still maintaining their flavor. Sometimes the ratios, because with more PG you might get one effect, with more VG you might get another. So it varies. Next one I want to review is the Organic Tropical Storm. I haven't really reviewed this one too much, so you're kind of going to get a first impression again because it's been about a week or two since I've even tried this one. My drip tip back on here. It's good. It's kind of like a tropical medley. You can taste pineapple. I mean, there's a lot of fruit in there. It's just a good fruity flavor. It's kind of like a tutti frutti flavor to me. Good throat hit. All these are 18 milligram, by the way. I don't know if you guys watched the previous video, but everything I've ordered or received has been 18 milligram. We try to standardize things that way. Anybody who does a review within E-LiquidGeek, they're having the same nicotine, so they'll get the same throat hit. We all try to use 3.7 volt, and most of us have the same mods, or at least same type of mod. We either have variable voltage, so we can dial it down to 3.7, or we have a silver bullet, or some kind of other 3.7 18650 device. Which I will say, probably with reviewing juice, it's probably not a good idea to do 18 because you're doing so much of it. After a while, you get kind of a nicotine trip. Just gonna blow this out real quick. That way I can get to the last one. I wanted to save this last one for the end, just because it is an espresso flavor, and I won't say that it ruins the atomizer, but when you use coffee flavors, tobacco flavors, things of that nature, it tends to stay with the atomizer. It kind of soaks into the wick a little bit more than other flavors do. And with fruity flavors, it won't really matter. It'll kind of blend in with whatever you add next. So like going from watermelon to banana or something like that, it's not that bad. But when you go from fruity to something either nutty, tobacco, or coffee flavored, it kind of stays with it after that. You'll get it in the next juice you put in if it's not a coffee or tobacco or nutty flavor. Which the double espresso was one that they threw in, saying, give it a shot. Double espresso, get it. Not a huge coffee flavor person. I try to stay away from, mostly for the reason I just stated before, which is they stay with you. I've tried biscotti flavors. I've tried various nutty flavors and stuff like that. And I never cared for them because it just sticks. And it's not something I could do all day. So it's a very nutty flavor. You can taste. I mean, it tastes like espresso. I mean, if you were to literally sip on espresso, that's what it would taste like. It's actually really good. It's kind of got a creamy flavor to it. Which, I mean, this would be good for like a breakfast vape, if you have one. Or if you're just sipping coffee in the morning and you want a vape that goes along with it, there you go. Yeah, really good. I want to take the time again to thank Virgin Vapor for sending us the juices and contacting us. We do know that it's been a while since we did our last review, and hopefully this is making up for that. And for those of you watching, if you want to go to virginvapor.com, or you can Google them, either way. I'll post the link in the comments and also the flavors that I reviewed. And also check us out on E-LiquidGeek.com. We're trying to get more polls going as far as to what we should review next after we're done with this virgin vapor um, review series. So right now, I think the last poll just closed, and Pink Spot won with 7 votes, followed by Mount Oak Vapor with 4. We do have written reviews of Mount Oak Vapor, but we haven't done any YouTube reviews, so we're going to do a few of those. We're trying to switch over to the YouTube side a little bit more. Written reviews are kind of outdated, I guess. And then we're trying to reach more viewers. That way, more of us, more new vapors can see us. And also, I've just created a frequently asked questions page to explain mechanical mods versus variable voltage mods versus egos, prices that are reasonable and prices that are unreasonable for not only just mods and e-cigs, but for also juices, because you never know what you're going to get. Virgin Vapor, for example, they're actually very reasonably priced, and I would consider them a gourmet juice. Just because it's not like they're just mixing strawberry together or one simple flavor. They're taking the time to make quality complex mixtures. So, yeah, feel free to check us out, E-LiquidGeek.com. Thanks, and happy vaping.